Have you ever wondered why some people seem to stay active and energetic well into old age, while others struggle with heart problems much earlier than expected? The answer may not be hidden in expensive products or complicated routines. It often starts with the simple choices we make every day. And what you eat can quietly influence your heart for years before you even notice it. Stay with me until the end, because one of the most common foods people believe is healthy may actually be keeping them from building better eating habits. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for personalized medical advice. Organizations like the NIH, Harvard Health, Mayo Clinic, and the World Health Organization consistently emphasize the importance of lifestyle in supporting heart health. Think of your heart as the engine of your body. It works day and night without asking for a break. And just like any engine, the quality of the fuel matters. In a moment, I'll explain why some ordinary foods can help support this incredible system in ways many people overlook. But first, understanding what is happening inside your body changes everything. Inside your body, your blood vessels act like highways carrying oxygen and nutrients to every organ. When daily habits are poor, these highways can gradually become less efficient. Imagine a city filled with traffic jams. Everything slows down. Your body experiences something similar. According to trusted sources such as the Cleveland Clinic and NHS, eating patterns rich in whole foods can support normal circulation and overall cardiovascular wellness. Foods like vegetables, fruits, beans, whole grains, nuts, and fish provide nutrients that work together rather than alone. Many people focus on finding a single superfood, but the truth is that your heart responds more to patterns than to one magical ingredient. A common mistake people make is looking for quick fixes while ignoring everyday habits. What to do instead is surprisingly simple. Build meals around colorful, minimally processed foods and let consistency do the work. Later, you'll see why something as ordinary as sleep plays a bigger role than most people realize. But first, there's another important piece of the puzzle. One of the easiest ways to understand heart-friendly eating is to picture your body as a busy construction site. Every day, cells repair themselves and countless processes keep you alive. To do this efficiently, your body needs quality building materials. Fruits and vegetables provide vitamins and plant compounds. Whole grains offer fiber. Nuts and seeds contribute healthy fats. Fish supplies nutrients that many health organizations, including Harvard Health and Mayo Clinic, often mention as part of balanced eating patterns. Yet many people unknowingly make a mistake by filling their diets with highly processed foods while assuming occasional healthy meals will compensate. Unfortunately, consistency matters more than perfection. What to do instead is focus on simple swaps. Replace sugary drinks with water. Choose whole foods more often than packaged snacks. Add beans or vegetables to meals rather than trying to eliminate everything you enjoy overnight. Small changes repeated over time can create meaningful differences in lifestyle. And speaking of overlooked habits, the next section reveals why movement matters even if you hate traditional exercise. Many people assume heart health begins and ends with food, but your body is designed to move. Think of movement as maintenance for your internal systems. According to organizations such as the CDC and WHO, regular physical activity supports overall cardiovascular wellness and general health. The good news is that movement doesn't have to mean intense workouts. Walking, gardening, dancing, taking stairs, or even stretching throughout the day can all contribute to a more active lifestyle. One common mistake people make is believing that if they miss the gym, the entire day is ruined. What to do instead is think in terms of opportunities rather than perfection. A short walk after meals. Standing up more often. Choosing movement you genuinely enjoy. These habits are easier to maintain and fit naturally into everyday life. But there is another factor many people underestimate, and it quietly influences both food choices and the heart itself. The answer may surprise you. Stress and sleep affect far more than mood. Imagine trying to drive a car while constantly running low on fuel. Eventually, performance suffers. Your body works in a similar way. According to trusted resources like the NIH and Cleveland Clinic, sleep and stress management are important parts of overall wellness. Yet many people make the mistake of focusing only on diet while ignoring chronic stress and poor sleep habits. What to do instead is create simple routines that support recovery. Going to bed at consistent times, reducing screen exposure before sleep, spending time outdoors, practicing relaxation techniques, or simply taking moments to slow down during busy days can all contribute to a healthier lifestyle. Later, you'll see why one everyday habit people rarely discuss can influence almost everything we've talked about so far. But before that, there is another misunderstanding that deserves attention. One reason healthy habits fail is because people often expect dramatic results overnight. When nothing changes immediately, they become discouraged and abandon the process. But heart health is more like growing a garden than flipping a switch. Seeds need time. According to Mayo Clinic, Harvard Health, and the NHS, long-term patterns matter more than occasional bursts of perfection. This content is for educational purposes only and should never replace guidance from qualified healthcare professionals who understand your individual situation. Another common mistake people make is following extreme diets or cutting out entire food groups without understanding balance. What to do instead is aim for realistic routines you can maintain for years, not days. Enjoy meals with family. Stay hydrated. Move regularly. Prioritize sleep. Manage stress. Progress matters more than perfection. And now, it's time to reveal the everyday habit that quietly ties everything together. The habit that connects food, movement, stress, and sleep is consistency. That's the secret many people overlook while searching for complicated answers. Your heart doesn't respond to one healthy breakfast or one long walk. It responds to what you do repeatedly. Think of every healthy choice as a small deposit into a savings account. One deposit seems insignificant, but over time, they add up. A common mistake people make is waiting for motivation before taking action. What to do instead is rely on routines. Prepare simple meals. Keep healthy foods visible. Schedule walks. Create relaxing evening habits. Make the healthy choice the easy choice. Trusted organizations including the WHO, CDC, NIH, Harvard Health, Mayo Clinic, Cleveland Clinic, and PubMed-supported research consistently emphasize the importance of long-term lifestyle patterns. The most encouraging part is that you don't need perfection to support your heart. You simply need patience and consistency. And perhaps the biggest surprise of all is that the smallest daily choices, repeated over months and years, often become the most powerful investments you can make in your future well-being.